religious demonology. I'm going to be reviewing 2 ads from a Christian magazine in this video. The first ad shows a man who says he has over 50 years of teaching and successful life-changing concepts that are causing churches to grow. Now, in examining this ad, I see that this individual is showing his, nice gold watch, nice gold bracelet, which is great. Have no problem with gold watches and bracelets. But when you look at it in the scheme of things, advertisement, it speaks loud and clear. So this is really validating his statement of his teaching experience and his concepts that are causing churches to grow. In other words, the gold watch, the gold bracelet, the bling bling, in other words, is saying that I'm successful. What I tell you is will work for you. You see, it has worked for me, evidently. Now, I do not want to take away from his 50 years of teaching. I do want to validate if, this individual has, that much experience and can tell people something that will help them. I don't want to take away from that. But I'm looking at this from the point of advertisement. Okay. On to the second ad. There is a church building. And as you can see, it's sort of laying on a graph. And this is an advertisement for some sort of investment and loan strategy. It's a company that apparently lends to churches. And I think that's great. There needs to be companies that lend to churches for their building efforts. Of course, no problem with that at all. But I do want to say that when the Church of Jesus Christ has been reduced to investments, discussions of loans, where the church is more of a product than a soul-saving station, if you will. I find that to be problematic. Now, let's go back to this first ad. Over 50 years teaching successful life-changing concepts that are causing churches to grow. I will repeat again, I don't have a problem, or rather I would like to validate his 50 years of teaching experience. But I would like to tell you in about 20 seconds regarding church growth. And this is the reason I kind of put these 2 ads together, because of the graph that it shows, a church laying on the graph in regarding to growth. So what he is able to tell people regarding church growth and what the information that he has accumulated over a 50-year period, I will attempt to tell you here in about 20 seconds. It's found in the book of Matthew, the 16th chapter, 18th verse. says, I tell you that you are Peter, and on this rock I will build my church, and the gates of hell will not prevail against it. I will give you the keys of the kingdom of heaven, and whatever you bind on earth shall be bound in heaven. Whatever you loose on earth shall be loosed in heaven. And it's as simple as that. You see, the power of God is real. And when we have come to a place where we have to reduce the power of God to concepts that are causing churches to grow, when we have to reduce the power of God to graphs showing short-term and long-term investment, when we've come to a place where we have to reduce the power of God to these sorts of things, then the scripture really becomes null and void in our lives. Jesus already promised, on this rock I will build my church, and the gates of hell will not prevail against it. When we feel the need to replace the power of God with advertisements in order to advance the kingdom, perhaps we have come to the place where we speak really of religious demonology.